It's back. Dodo's back.
It's a little blasty boy.
Salvatore, this is Jeff.
This is David.
We're playing Monster Hunter. We're going to do every optional mission.
Really?
We're going to go through them pretty quick. Right now I'm making a heavy bowgun. We'll be using some heavy bowgun.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Devastation's Fusillade. Fusillade,
I think.
It's the Nergi heavy bowgun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good spread shot one, and that's basically what I want to use. So I got my cool shades on. A lot of the missions that we're going to see are these are they're basically just like the highlights of missions, optional missions that give you like new things.
Okay.
So there's a ton of optional missions in the game, and like there's one for every single monster. Right, where it's like, go hunt this monster, and you can repeat it as many times as you want. There's a devil joke here.
Hey, danger.
So, I'm not going to show those, because we've seen all the monsters. You know how it goes. You just kind of do that, and it gets checked off a list. No big deal.
Right.
Similarly, we'll see maybe just a few of the capture missions, because there's some where you just capture the monster, but like we capture the monsters all the time anyways, so that's not really that different. But this particular quest is one of the Botanical Research Center ones.
It's the one that gives you the big tree.
The big tree.
Yeah.
The big tree that kind of destroys half of the set, so to speak, here.
Yeah.
I do appreciate the botanist. He's like, oh, you wanted to know what it is you were doing fighting that Odogaron? Well, while you were doing that, I was doing something else. It's very complicated, but now there's a big tree here.
Yeah.
We did it. We just had to go pick up fossils. Literally, that was just, you just go and pick up fossils.
Okay.
5 fossils. So, anyways.
All right. I see you're using the Lunastra Alliance.
Yes, I finally got some Lunastra. It's not the final form.
Right.
But this particular one is just doing some Uragoning, some Lavaciating. With just some fun randos.
Yeah.
Or
one of them is named David. Not me though.
It's not you, but it is still. It's still Jeff and David show in the way.
We are on brand.
Indeed, it's very important to stay on brand.
Yes.
Let's just go ahead and get that out. Nope, not enough. Oh, there it is.
Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Victory Poke.
The red and blue crew.
The red and blue crew. This is one of the devices. Hold on. It's tipping my tongue. Well, we'll see what device. What
you get out of it. Was that a Gajalaka?
That was a Gajalaka, yes. But this is Rathalos, Blue Rathalos.
It's Blue Rathalos.
As the name.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, as the name implies, you have to fight both of them.
Yeah. It's not that hard.
Nope, not really. You fight these monsters enough, and
Yeah.
It gets to a point.
You could argue you fought several Rathalos and Rathian at this point.
In my Monster Hunter career, I have fought a Rathalos or two.
Or several hundred,
or
maybe.
Several 100, perhaps. There we go. This specialized tool was the thing I was trying to think of. There's a lot of these that we do for the... Challenger Mantle will pull monsters to you until you get hit. Mm-hmm. Which you can use to get them out into areas that they normally aren't in.
Right.
Which is just kind of I don't know. It's not that useful, but there's some things. Fireproof Mantle is great because of fighting Teostra and Lunastra.
Right.
You get lots of fire resist. The Portent of Disaster, which I wanted to put on my anti-wind set, because also the Kushala armor looks so dope.
It does look nice.
Anyways, the Portent is just fighting a Kushala Daura. But I was like, all right, I'm gonna put the cool armor on, and I'm gonna get my heavy bow gun, and I'm gonna get up in its face and blast it with just a bunch of shotgun pellets. Yeah. I just have to time it right because there's a certain rhythm to its head moving that you just kind of have to get used to.
Yeah.
Ideally, it will spend a lot of time on the ground.
Right, where you can do that, punch it in the face a lot easier. Granted, you also do have the Gatling gun.
I do. I also have a shield.
Right.
So good.
It is nice just to be able to take that.
Badoop. Badoop. Ba-doop. Oh, that silly wind. It's not even that great of an ability. Like, obviously I would still be able to shoot it from here even without the wind armor, but the armor just looks really cool.
It does. I mean,
it'd be nice to have a legitimate way to have layered armor for it.
yeah, I mean, yes. But again, you play on PC, where you can tailor the game to be exactly what you want.
And means. And those ways and means are always the same as Nexus mods.
yeah. I mean, there are other places to get mods.
Oh, he fell down again.
No, poor guy. Yeah, but don't ever.
There we go.
Don't ever feel bad for wearing armor just because it looks cool. I mean,
fashion is very important.
Fashion souls is very much a thing.
I have very often when fighting the Kushala had that exact same thing happen, where it does the double bite, and I'll be too close and the first bite will get me, or I'll be too far and assume that the second bite is not going to happen, which I shouldn't assume because it does happen.
It does get you.
That doesn't mean anything in the moment. I'm just like, I want to push the shoot button and see the numbers come out. So it goes.
All right.
Plays on the sand.
Kill a Teostra.
That fireproof mantle would come in handy, but I don't think this is not like a typical one. Actually, I don't know. I don't remember. Whether or not it is, it doesn't matter because it fights like a Teostra. So we've seen a number of Teostras.
Just a few, yes.
See what we get.
Immunity
mantle. Never
what does
used.
That one do?
That one is for light recovery and immunity of all types.
So
right?
not very useful.
Yeah, just done.
Is this
Let's great sword another Kieran.
Okay. Is everybody
Sparkle
great
Pony
swording this
must
Kieran?
die. There's a lot of great swords here. Well,
oh, there's a bow.
There was 2 great swords here, which I was very happy about. Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna be so precise? Yes. That I didn't even touch the barrels. Well, that was definitely intentional.
I'm glad your teammates were there to take care of that.
Yeah, to cover the rest of that.
It looks like you even got the killing blow.
Yes, I did get the killing blow, which I was happy about too. I've always liked great swording. Well, in Monster Hunter World, I like great swording.
Right.
Let's get some more ingredients for the Meowscular Chef. This one is so simple. It's just kill Gyros. So I got the Teostra's switch axe, which just looks awesome.
Yeah, it does.
I just feel like it's called the Teostra's Castle, or the Arcs, and then the Castle, I think. And it has blast element, and it just looks great. It's got that regal red and gold, and it's got kind of a scale pattern.
I think the switch axes I just really love the look of. Oh yeah, just the good old-fashioned point-blank diplomacy.
Yep,
Are you shooting it in the lava?
I am. It's dead now. It died. That's how it died.
Right. All right. Now I feel like I helped with this. Nope, I didn't help with this one.
I don't know if you actually show up in any of these. It is possible, but all of these sort of side missions were recorded over kind of a long period of time.
Right. And then edited.
And severely edited down for time, so...
I believe you started one of our calls with, I have literally dozens of hours of footage that will be an episode.
Yes, like, I have, something like 8 hours of footage for, like, this one particular monster. And you're like, that's too much. These episodes take the most editing because it is condensing, like, probably about a dozen or more optional quests. And I want for each one to keep it nice and peppy and just try and find like what is like a moment, or two that was like amusing or was like a good dodge, and then that's it, and then just kind of move on from there. Impact Mantle greatly increases your KO damage, which can be done. I mean, it can be used effectively. I think some speedruns will use it for some kinds of builds. I don't, but.
So what is
it's just not one of the useful. This is the Dodogama Cane, the Gamma Cane 2. It's a blasty insect glaive. Thanks to fighting some little Odo here.
It's killing Odo and Valzak.
I think so. Yeah. Is this the one with the Valhazak? Is this the one that is the...
There was a Valhazak on the screen, so...
Probably so. Is this the one that's the tempered one, though? I'm trying to remember.
It was a tempered Odogaron and then a regular Valhazak, I think.
I think it might be also tempered.
Aren't they all tempered? No?
Yeah, these are tempered. Yeah, it's purple outline.
Yeah.
So this is actually, if you're interested in fighting tempered Elder Dragons, this is the one that you can access the soonest, because unlike the other tempered Elder Dragons that have 30 or 50 HR requirements, this one is I think, 14 or whatever post-game is. Mm-hmm. So if you need Elder Dragons for whatever reason and you're restricting yourself from fighting them because you're trying to make a YouTube video or whatever, this is a way to get to it.
Right.
It's kind of specific, but there we are.
I mean, hey.
I ran a little bit too far, but that's okay.
Yep.
Team got it handled.
Well
Yep.
done.
Yes, summons from below. That is the one. Yes.
Right. Gave your traditional victory thumbs up
Rocksteady. So Rocksteady is one of the great mantles.
What does that one do?
You have greatly reduced damage and you take absolutely 0 knockback.
Nice. So what does the Bebop Mantle do?
Yes, it's very bad against Kushala Daura because you can just walk into a tornado and die.
All right.
Just remember that if you're in the hurt box of the tornado, it'll just keep hitting you.
So the Rocksteady.
But it also means that you can tank through explosions, you can tank through roars, you can tank through anything. Like for a bunch of dudes in Rocksteady with like great swords, they can just do whatever they want.
Great work, Hunter.
Hey, do you remember the Third Fleet?
Vaguely.
Yeah, there are some optional missions. I thought I had gotten through all the optional missions, and then I hadn't done all of them. So I was trying to figure out which ones I hadn't done, looking at comparing lists, and I thought that it would be. I really like this dodge dance I did with this Odo. I was very proud of this light bow gun here, but I didn't know what I was missing specifically. And I assumed it was the special arenas, which after you capture a monster, you'll get a special arena. If you do a special arena, it'll go into a random cycle where it doesn't always appear, but usually if you haven't done it, it'll still be there, and I thought maybe that would... But no, it was actually just, there are some quests specifically that you pick up by talking to people that are in the Third Fleet and a sort of research base.
Like all the drinking quests.
Yes, exactly. Like all the booze quests. Which we're not actually going to use for anything, but yes, if you get all the booze, which is technically it's a canteen ingredient, so you can make meals out of them. Those are more for specialized farming, because they'll give you can stack some pretty good effects for it. Get it? Nope. Denied.
That was really well done.
Thank you. I was very proud of my midair flash.
That was impressive.
Rumble
in the waist.
It's a lot of R's, which can only mean that it's a Diablos fight. That doesn't necessarily follow, but just pretend that it does. Hope for Third Fleet Master just needs I don't know. Needs some more of that special grass maybe from the den.
She hasn't quite perfected her Alice in Wonderland caterpillar cosplay.
You know what? But I believe that she'll get there.
Yeah,
I totally believe that she'll get there.
Are Wyverians like immortal?
I think they're super long-lived.
Okay.
So I mean, they're basically elves, right?
Right.
I don't know if they have magic. But
I mean, they don't seem to be as big a jerks as elves, so.
So who knows?
Apparently everybody's a little bit dragon, so all of mythos is a little weird.
Ever since the Dragon Wars.
Which is a thing I thought only happened in
corny movies, yes, perhaps.
No, there's a specific video game, and I completely forgot the name of it.
A game that has Dragon Wars in it.
Yeah, it's Dragoon something?
Not Legend of Dragoon.
Legend of Dragoon. There it is.
Oh, it is Legend of Dragoon.
Yep.
Okay.
there it is.
I thought you were talking about the auto-scrolling one.
Oh.
What was that one? That was on the tip of my tongue.
Draken?
Not Draken. Not Drakengard.
No.
Although that might have dragon wars in it.
It has a dragon, and it does war.
And there's a war, and it's kind of related to...
Well, in the second game that was awful, there is an actual dragon war. I mean, in one of the endings of the first game, he does go... Time does go to kill all the dragons. But yeah.
It's more of a dragon genocide. This is the New World Sky, New World Flower, which is the ultimate quest that you get from... I think the activation is something like 7 or 8 tempered monster kills.
Oh, okay.
It's something like that. We also saw briefly, although I've switched over to longsword here, my Lunastra armor, and also with a little bit of the Valhazak mixed in, because I ultimately want... Oh no, someone died. No. But ultimately, I want my Vampire Health Steel set, which has Lunastra and Valhazak parts kind of pieced together. And also, I want to have the augmentation on my lance to get Health Steel as well. It's a very safe build.
Yeah.
You poke and heal, and you get damage bonuses when you heal. This is one of our final specialized tools we'll get out of this, the Evasion Mantle.
That gives you a free dodge, right?
No, that's the Temporal Mantle, the one that gives you the instant dodge. The Evasion Mantle it gives you a whole bunch of iframes.
Oh, okay.
And if you're hit during the iframes, or during the iframes, an attack connects with your hitbox, then you get a massive attack boost for like 15 seconds or 20 seconds. I don't know, whatever the actual number is. So it's another one of those speedrunning ones where you have extremely generous dodging that you can immediately counterattack with.
Okay.
We've come to the titular mission. This is the White Winds. This is the optional mission that happens when all other optional missions have been completed, except technically the one that unlocks at HR 100. But whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a marathon, so you fight 4 monsters in the arena here. One after another. And I'm gonna do it with the Deep Vero. We're gonna get some buddies in here, we're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna cast some magic, we're gonna use a Devil Joe jaw. We're just gonna smack them around a little bit.
Yep.
Have a grand old time.
Oh man. Toot toot.
Yep. I just want to toot. Just let me toot in peace.
So it is Legiana first.
Then it should be Odogaron.
Okay.
And I feel like I should remember this. Rathalos and Diablos.
Okay. Oh, they just come in.
Yeah, they just come in. I think it's on like a timer.
Okay. So if you're not
But yeah.
fast enough, you can have 4.
I don't know if that's true or not,
Oh.
but maybe. Someone's using the Dragon Soul. Very fancy. I have these traps and stuff. I can use them.
Yeah.
Come on, get over, get in, get in. Guys, someone, anybody.
They're having too much fun beating the snot out of him.
Yeah, they're just kind of beating him up.
There you go.
There's a bit of a snoot boop there. Let's see if I can do it backwards. There we go. I can get a backwards encore. So you can, when you do an encore in the hunting horn, you can direct it into any of the sort of cardinal directions relative to the positioning of your hunter. The backwards one, I think, looks pretty cool. Yeah. You end up singing your song vertically at the end, like so, as well.
All right. And these are all tempered, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. They're just regular?
Pretty sure they're just regular. I don't think they're tempered. There is another, like the HR 100 quest is 3 tempered Elder Dragons all at the same time. Which I think it's Teostra, Ner, Gigante, and is it Kushala, I guess? I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, there's Rathalos.
There it is.
It's the one
They're
that
about
got
to be in everything.
And there's that great mantle, temporal mantle. You just dodge out of the way. It's great. That's my preferred style in Generations Ultimate.
Just dodging.
This adept style. Adept dodges through everything. Boop.
That was a good hit.
Hold on, he's still there. I'm gonna keep booping. Oh, he's gonna do his Rathalos tail sweep. I know what you're doing. I see you. I really wanted to boop him out of the air, but it was not to be.
Your entire Monster Hunter career has prepared you for this moment.
Let's keep working the face a little bit here.
You have broken it.
Well, I'm singing the song, so let's just keep it going. Gonna have a attack up extra large for everybody. Wow, the white wind at our backs.
And you win.
This particular optional mission gets its own special dialogue, actually from the handler, and it puts 100 billion exclamation marks on your map, because literally every NPC that's in Astera has a line of dialogue to congratulate you for having completed all of the optional missions.
Nice.
And this gives us the research commission ticket. This is the special one. Every time you do repeat this mission, you will get one for sure. Mm-hmm. And I need that to upgrade my my super lance, but also we can get a commission armor out of it. Ooh. So it's basically like a new armor set.
Yeah.
Although we've already seen sort of the flavor of it, because the commission armor is kind of what the I mean, it's pretty similar to what the Commander Nier is wearing.
Okay.
Similar. There's everybody's just got their own little pithy dialogue. There's a lot of them, and sometimes you'll come back and there'll be more, because the NPCs will walk out of town and disappear and then come back on some schedule.
You're just the awesomest.
So there's a lot of people congratulating you, even Muscle Boy.
Yeah.
That's my partner.
Even the Light Winds was no match for my Pard. Your exploits are so exploitatious.
That's
Let's check out the new armor, though.
Yeah, commission.
This is the Commission Alpha, Commission Beta, and it is the handler set.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the male version is. I thought that the male version was closer to the what the commander's wearing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's the commission set, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But this does mean that I can fully upgrade my Lunastra spear to the Styx version, I think is what I actually want to go for. I need to get a few extra gems to do that, but that's easy enough to do. That's it. That's all the optional missions. That is basically the end of Monster Hunter World. We have we have two more monsters to fight. That's sort of the main thing we do here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we've got
next time we will fight the Golden One, Kultra. Very good fight.
Very good fight. It's a lot of fun.
Well designed. There's a lot going on. It's got its own. It's a lot of unique stuff put into it, and like all the other monsters that were added post game, it was completely free. Good job, Capcom.
Yay, Capcom, doing good.
Way to support your game.
So this is kind of like the end, because the other two we've already
we have already recorded the VO for them, because we recorded them live with the full group,
right?
And that was done when we could schedule everyone to come together. So this is the final. Well, unless they release the Witcher stuff, which I might do a video on. I don't know. If no other video comes out for this series other than the last two that I had planned, that'll be fine, because I kind of structured it to have a pretty obvious and epic conclusion.
Right.
It's the thing, the thing that we keep seeing briefly blurred out. The armor we keep seeing, we keep stealing from it. We keep seeing random Moogles and Cactuars running around the backgrounds of all these videos.
Very, very poorly hidden.
Very poorly hidden, but yes, that's a few videos from now. So.
So this, assuming that we don't do an extra little bit, it's Monster Hunter World is such a good game. It's so good. I hope everyone who's watched this and watches the next 2 videos really gets how good of a game this is. And this is coming from a person who the obtuseness, I think is the right word, of the older games really kept me from even trying them.
Abstruse.
Obtuse. The obfuscated systems. The fact that there are a whole bunch of things you have to know, and if you don't, well, then screw you. I mean,
here's a Japanese wiki. Just go look at it.
Yep. Go look and hope. Like, this game did so much to make it a lot more accessible to people like me who enjoy systems and systems interplaying with each other, but you have to tell me what they are. I can't puzzle it out anymore, guys. I'm old. My brain is slow. You have to tell me. But no, it's such a good game. Did you want to say anything about it, Jeff?
I really love Monster Hunter World. I love Monster Hunter in general, and Monster Hunter World is the best of them all and will only improve from here, hopefully.
Hopefully, yes.
I very much look forward to the Iceborne expansion. We get to, I don't know, see what the old blood does to monsters, I guess.
Yeah.
Fear the elder blood, perhaps. Very much looking forward to that. There's lots of cool monsters that have been in the series before that I'd love to see again, and I want to see new ones. I don't want to see just the dragons. There's plenty of dragons in Rathaloses, so there's lots of variety there. Very excited about the future. Very fun to play game.
Yes.
And I think that at this point I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good until Iceborne comes out. Move on to other projects, other games. There's a lot of good games. There's a lot of good Capcom games specifically, even.
Yeah.
It's sort of been their year. Resident Evil 2 remake, very good. Devil May Cry 5, pretty fun. Fun little ditty.
Monster Hunter World, apparently their best-selling game of all time.
Good job.
Yeah, go them.
It's very fun to play video games that have singular visions behind them.
Yeah, very cohesive singular vision.
Very cohesive singular vision, indeed.
So, if you have enjoyed not just this video, but the entire series, remember we had 2 more videos coming out.
Don't delete your computer immediately after watching this video.
Give it like a couple weeks, then you can delete your... Well, no, stick around because we still have Darksiders and the other stuff.
Sure.
But if you have enjoyed this and the series and the stuff that we do, please, if you feel so led, go to Patreon. Even like $1 is more than we were getting. And if you can't do that, like, comment, subscribe, PayPal, bleh, all that stuff. We love making this stuff, and any support that y'all can give us makes it easier for us to do it.
Monster Hunter World. It's a very pastorally outro.
Yeah.
If you feel led to,
if you feel so led,
if the spirit has led you to go to our Patreon page and donate monthly.